Hello and welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the Following Sierra YouTube channel. I am Sierra and today we are at Jetty Park and we're going to watch the Carnival Freedom, the Carnival Mardi Gras, and the Disney Fantasy leave port. So I'm just sitting here. Let's go ahead and check out our view. So right here in Port Canaveral, we're right here in the port where the ships come out, and let me see if I can zoom in. We are looking at the Carnival Mardi Gras. It is in Cruise Terminal 3. So we are hanging out, gonna watch 3 ships leave port today on their vacation of a lifetime. We're gonna watch them having their sail away party, and if we're lucky, we'll even hear the Disney horn. So it's about 96 degrees here in Port Canaveral, and it is a beautiful day. Spend a day at the beach, cross the causeway, and it's been a great, nice day. Got lots of sunscreen on. And actually, you can actually see this big red, rig over there. That is how they stand the rockets up, from what I'm told. Not a rocket launch expert, but the locals have told me that is what they use to stand the rocket up, and it's on that side because they did a launch yesterday. There we go. So, life is good. We're here at the launch. I got the pre-launch party going on. You can see I got the big camera set up for some photography opportunities. And then we got our chairs going here. Get back on a better lens. So we're gonna be hanging out here and got the camera set up, and we're gonna be getting ready for ships to leave. So the Carnival Freedom is scheduled to come first. Carnival Freedom is not too far behind the Mardi Gras, and we will see its infamous missing whale tail due to its fire maybe a couple months ago now. But life is good. Welcome to the live stream. Take a look here. Feel free to use the chat to talk to me. We will and ask any questions you may have, because I can answer them. I'm on site. And so definitely, if you have any questions, leave so in the chat. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, of course, if that is what you want to do. I make weekly live streams of Disney, and I make a lot of cruise videos on this channel. So trying to get everything started, and trying to have a good channel. And every time you come and watch my videos and like them and leave comments and subscribe, it helps me. So if you want to be notified that I am live, so go ahead and subscribe and select the bell notification so you won't miss when I go live. Right now I have 117 subscribers. So I gained 4 this week, 4 new subscribers. So why don't you be part of the notification squad and subscribe to the channel and help me out while I deliver content to you. Anyway, we are good. And looks like we are 10 minutes away from the first ship leaving port. So we're going to enjoy the sail away party with the cruisers. And again, if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat. I will answer them live on the stream. And yeah, we're rocking. We're having a good time. And it is Saturday, May 11th, 2024. I almost said 2023. Here it is May, and I'm still trying to say 2023. But hey, I mean, it's a good day, and you get to watch the stream from home in your air conditioning. You don't have to be out here in the heat. Luckily, it's not summer humid yet. We're not getting everyday rain showers and all that fun stuff in Central Florida. We're just, you know, doing the normal stuff. But yeah, there's the Carnival Mardi Gras. I think that ship was first sailed in early 2020, or it was ready in 2020. It is part of the XL cruise ship class, and there are currently 3 XL cruise ships now with Carnival. It is the Carnival Mardi Gras, and then the Carnival Celebration that sails out of Miami, and the Carnival Jubilee that sails out of Galveston, Texas. Never been on an XL class Carnival ship, but I will be sailing on the MSC Seashore in 29 days. And I cannot wait to deliver amazing content for you guys. I'm going to create a series of videos. I'm going to do a full series on the MSC Seashore because I'm going to show you the food. I'm going to show you the islands, the ship. You definitely are going to want to check that video series out. I think I'm going to make a 5 video series, and we're going to just I'm going to give you every single inside and out tip that you need to cruise on one of the cheapest 7-day cruises out of Florida. There's the view of the port channel. The sky is blue, the water's blue. It's a good day. Very good day for embarkation. Not my embarkation day, unfortunately, and not your embarkation day, unfortunately. Unless you are watching from the ship. You know, there could be people on the ships watching the video. So, we are 7 minutes from getting to see the Carnival Freedom walk go by. And if any of you are in the stream, thank you for stopping by. And we are going to have a sail away party for our friends on 3 different cruise ships. It's going to be an amazing event. So as you can see, the Mardi Gras is in Cruise Terminal 3, and Jetty Park is like right there at Cruise Terminal 3. So why we're so close to the Mardi Gras. And it's always good, it's always fun to watch people on these banks as we sail out in ships. But awesome. Guys, bear with me a little bit. I'm running 2 different cameras for 2 different productions. Yep, welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and check out the nice sailboat here. So this is the 2nd busiest cruise port terminal in the world. First one is Miami. And yeah, so good statistics today. I'm gonna nerd y'all out here now. There are 12,000 cruise passengers sailing out of Port Canaveral today. We're gonna watch 12,000 cruisers leave Port Canaveral today. I think there's like 6,500 on the Mardi Gras, and then I think there's like 3,500 on the Fantasy and the Freedom. I don't know the exact number, so don't quote me on that. But I do know it was very close to 12,000 passengers combined on all the ships when I did the math this morning. Looks like we got the Victory Casino cruise coming in too. I definitely want to make a video for you guys. I want to do a full tour on that. So if that's something you guys want to see, certainly let me know. I definitely want to make a cruise and theme park channel for you guys, so definitely want you guys to leave down in the chat what kind of videos that you would like to see in the future. Because I came up with lots of good ideas today, but you know, any video suggestions, and if I can do it, then I'll probably make a video about it. I believe on the edit, I'm going to edit this video and shorten it a little bit and make a good cruise thing. So oh, sorry guys, I still got the counter up. Let's go ahead and take that counter down. So welcome to the live stream of the Carnival Mardi Gras, the Carnival Freedom, and the Disney Fantasy. We are out here at Port Canaveral, second busiest cruise ship port in the world, and we are going to join the sail away party of some amazing cruise ships. We have close to 12,000 passengers leaving port today, and we are going to be here for all of it. So definitely subscribe, like, select the bell notification so you can be a part of my channel. We are 117 subscribers large, and I appreciate all 117 of you. And if you want to be a part of that team, definitely subscribe and hit the like button and all the good stuff. It's a nice breeze blowing here in Port Canaveral. Hopefully you can't hear it because I have lots of wind filters on. But it's a very beautiful day. And I believe that it is time. Yeah, we've got 1 minute until the Freedom starts leaving. And we also have the Victory Casino cruise ship coming into port. Let me go ahead and put that on the camera for you guys. Over there you can see the Victory Casino cruise coming in. And then down here behind the Mardi Gras, down closer into port, we have the Disney Fantasy and the Carnival Freedom back there. So it is going to be a good day. Good day. Hello and welcome to the stream. Definitely leave some messages in the chat if you want me to answer any questions that you may have. I have a second phone that just has Wi-Fi only, so I'll be able to see the chat. Maybe a few minutes because I don't check the chat every second, but any questions you might have, definitely reach out. It's like a fishing charter boat coming in. That's definitely a fishing boat. There's lots of fishing poles and a bunch of guys at the back of it. Down here on the rocks. So I believe it is now past 3:30 and it is time for sail away. So once I start seeing the Freedom, I'm going to turn on the other camera. And then I may go down to the rocks a little bit. I'm not going to go all the way down there because I'm not going to hurt myself, but you get a good view from the rocks down there. There's the Victory Casino cruise ship coming on into port. I don't know what their schedule's like. I think they do 2 voyages a day. They do a day voyage and then they do an evening voyage. But it's definitely, go ahead and zoom back out. I get better stabilization on the zoom out. But yeah, so they definitely have 2 cruises a day. I don't know exactly, but it's kind of like a day casino cruise. From what I saw, they got food and drinks and like, sounds like a fun time even if you're not a gambler to just go out and do like a few hours out on the seas. I think it's pretty affordable too to get on the ship. That ship and that ship are definitely 2 different sizes. I believe the Freedom might be waiting for the Victory ship to land because I think Victory is right behind the Mardi Gras. Alrighty. Awesome, got 4 people in the channel and I'm super excited to have you guys. Definitely leave me some comments down in the chat, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. It is after 3:30 and we are just waiting for the Freedom to come on by. I'm pretty sure that the Port Authority is going to wait for the Victory ship to dock, but the channel is big enough, so I'm not sure. It's so funny because every time I see these ships go by, I want that to be me on that ship. I don't want to be the one on the shore. But in 29 days, that is definitely what is happening. I am embarking on the MSC Seashore in 29 days. definitely a nice breezy day. Low humidity for Florida. It's humid, but it's not your normal, I hate Florida humidity. Awesome. We now have 6 people in from what I can see. So awesome. Thank you guys for joining. And yep, we're just waiting for Sail Away. We are currently looking at the Mardi Gras, the Carnival Mardi Gras. So, yep. Got a couple fishing charters coming in for the day. And yeah, over back there is where NASA's launch pad, I can see NASA's building off to the far, way down. I can barely see it, but it's down there. Jetty Park is in Port Canaveral. And yeah, so Jetty Park, you just go down to Cruise Terminal 3 and then you just keep going straight, but you have to buy your $15 parking pass online before you come in because they do not accept payments at the gate. There's a pier, a beach, and then you come over here and see the whole cruise thing going on over here. And if any of you are sailing away today and you're watching the sail away party from your phone, I hope you guys have an amazing, happy cruise. So I see the Victory Casino boat down there turning around. We do not have a vision. That sounds like the Mardi Gras, but I don't think it is. The Mardi Gras is still tied to the shore, but and also the schedule says the Mardi Gras is not going first. All right. But you guys heard it. That is the indication that sail away has begun. There are 3,000 people partying up on a ship right now, getting ready to go to the Bahamas. And I have Melody with me today. So she may be popping on and off the stream. She has her own microphone. So guys, definitely welcome Melody to the stream today. Hello, Tiffany. Welcome in. Welcome into Cruise Day. Cruise Day Live is what we should call this. We got 4 people in at the moment, and we're just waiting for the Carnival Freedom to come on out. And a little backstory on the Freedom. This ship has caught fire twice in the same location. The smokestack has caught on fire twice. And this past time, it caught on fire. They say it was a lightning strike. I'm not sure. But so it does not have its funnel anymore again. So I think the Freedom caught on fire like 2 years ago, and then it was waiting for its dry dock. It went in dry dock in October, and so it caught on fire on its trip to, I think it was supposed to be in Freeport at the time, but there were rough seas, so they had a sea day. And then when the ship caught on fire, the captain actually sailed the ship into the storm to help put out the fire. And then I think they went to Freeport the next day and repaired the ship. And then they repaired the ship enough for it to leave. And then they canceled the next couple of cruises, and then they sent it back to Freeport to repair. So we're going to see a funnelless Carnival Freedom today. And the Carnival Freedom is about a 20-year-old ship, and it is the Conquest class. So I think we have the Liberty, the Glory, the Freedom, and the Conquest are all the same ship. I think they're 110,000 gross tons. I've actually sailed on the Carnival Liberty, which is Conquest, and I have a future cruise with the Carnival Glory coming up. Okay, before the Freedom goes by,
Is that a fishing rod?
it's, so I'm on a live stream on YouTube, and this holds my camera steady.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I thought it was like a fishing rod.
Yeah, I told somebody at Disney the other day it was a stormtrooper. So my gimbal looks like a stormtrooper. But so as you might know, I make weekly live streams at Walt Disney World, and I make cruising videos. And I have two friends. Their name is Nick and Shannon of Ear to There Travel. And if you guys have any travel needs for Disney Cruise Lines, Disneyland, Universal, Disney World, go down in the description if you want to get in touch with them. Click on the link tree will take you right there, and you can click on which vacation style you want and fill out the form, and they will be in contact with you. So a little backstory, Nick is a great guy. He's helped me get the channel going, and he's a former cast member, and he comes down and runs for charity every year in Marathon Week. So he definitely knows his stuff when it comes to Disney parks. And so definitely check him out if you guys want to come down here to Orlando or Anaheim and go to Disneyland or Disney World, Universal. Definitely click on the link tree and he will be in contact with you. Also, I just booked a stay at Port Orleans Riverside at Walt Disney World in July. So sometime at the end of July, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video about Port Orleans. It's going to be really exciting. Going to be staying on location, eating on location. Uh-oh, we have a turtle. You want to see a sea turtle? It's right there. Well, you missed it. There's a sea turtle right down there at the bottom of the shore by the rocks.
Like real close?
Yeah, it was like up. It went to the surface. So hello, Melody. Melody's with me, and we're just waiting for the Freedom to come on by. So Melody's the person that's always in my videos, that's right in front of me, that's walking right in front of me. So she's been in my videos more than any other person.
Oh, I want to see a sea turtle. leaving at 4?
3:30 was when they were supposed to leave, and we heard the ship horn, so that means Freedom's working on coming out.
I was like, somebody didn't do their muster drill.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably the case, is the muster drill. So it's law that every cruise passenger has to do the muster drill before the ship can leave port. So she was saying, like, the muster drill, like, somebody didn't do their muster drill, and the crew will actually chase you down and hunt you down. And if you don't do it, then you can't go. If you want to be on. You have to turn it on. No, Tiffany, I am staying Port Orleans, Riverside. I kind of like the pool better over at Port Orleans. And it looks more grown up over there. So, yeah, we are doing Port Orleans, Riverside. We're going to check in the day before. And we're going to enjoy the amenities of the location. And we're going to go out to dinner there on site. And then the next morning, we're going to pack our stuff up and go rope drop Magic Kingdom. We're going to try to rope drop 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. We're going to get Disney Plus. There will not be a live stream that day, but like I will probably I'm going to make videos about the resort, and I'll most likely make a rope drop video. All you guys in here can go ahead and hit that like button for me. Get this stream underway. Actually, it's been underway for a while, but So, Melody, what's the temperature today? What was the car temperature? Did you see it?
No, I wasn't paying attention. But I can look at my phone now. Wherever
I just wish we could see. I can see the Disney Fantasy. I cannot see the Freedom.
It is a very sunny 84 degrees.
Oh yeah, it's only 84 degrees at the moment. I think it was hotter earlier. Sorry about all the camera theatrics. I'm trying to. Let me go ahead and pause the stream for a second. There we go. Another ship leaving. There we go. Set the camera up closer to the shore and gonna have a seat and wait for the Freedom to come by. Melody was awesome enough to go down to Publix and get me a Publix sub. So I put you guys on mute and I ate my sub while we were waiting on the Freedom to go by. Had my phone down closer to the shore. Just kind of got the view up. And yeah, I mean, so it looks like if the Mardi Gras was supposed to leave at 4 and the Freedom at 3:30, looks like we're gonna have back-to-back embarkation. Just hold it down till you see the blue lights.
See, yeah, that's right.
Got Melody's mic turned on, so Melody is now on the stream. Say hello to Melody. Leave some comments in the chat.
Hello, everyone.
It's pretty windy today, so you guys hear any of that wind noise, which I doubt you do because we have good wind filters. A little windy out here today, so there's that.
Just, yeah, slight breeze. Feels good though.
Look at the clear blue sky and those amazing clouds. Hopefully those clouds won't catch up to the ship. We were here last year and we watched, what ship was that? It was
either Royal or Carnival.
It's like the Adventure of the Seas or something like that. And we watched a storm. I actually broke my tripod trying to get into the car because a crazy storm came by and like totally just wiped out. And like the cruise ship made the news that day and there was like chairs blowing around. I mean, it was like a little mini Twister or something. I don't know, but you could see the storm.
It was crazy.
Coming.
It was like a wall headed towards
us. It was crazy.
Us. We saw it coming and we could not run to the car fast enough.
So I had to like grab my stuff and run into the car and like I broke my tripod. Like never get a cheap tripod, always get a good one because in situations like that you definitely got to react fast.
So we've got 3 ships coming out today.
3 ships.
And who's supposed to come first, you said?
The Carnival Freedom is scheduled to come first. The Mardi Gras, which is right there, is going to come after that. And then down there to the right, there's the Disney Fantasy. We can't really see the Carnival Freedom like where it's at because we have one of the largest Carnival cruise ships in the world like blocking our view.
Right.
Our ship, the MSC Seashore, is going to be about that size.
About this size?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
And then next year we're going to sail on the Utopia of the Seas, and it's going to be second largest cruise ship in the world at the time of the sailing. That ship floated out for its sea trials this week. It went on a 5-day mission to have the test crew on board to test. And it's kind of a process that they go on and they test its propulsion speed and its maneuvering. And then that's when they kind of, I think it's more of a navigation and like mechanical kind of deal. I don't think it's like the way it looks. But now I have visual on the Carnival Freedom. The Carnival Freedom has turned around and it is on its way out of port.
Fun. Yep. It's headed this way.
Can you see it?
Yes,
can you
I
see
can.
Melody? Cool. She's sitting on a chair, like kind of off the bank.
In the
And
shade.
again, the Mardi Gras is like a big ship, so. But I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but the Freedom is back there, turned around, and it's on its way out. I don't know the year that the Carnival Freedom was commissioned. I know it is over 20 years old. I know it is part of the Conquest class ship, and I have sailed on the Conquest class ship. I know that it's 110,000 gross tons, and it holds 3,800 passengers. And I also know that it has caught fire twice. It does not like having a whale tail. The whale tail is cursed.
And I've told you, I don't think I can fly on that ship because of that reason. Not fly.
And Melody doesn't want to sail on
cruise
the
on it.
Carnival Freedom because she thinks that's a very unlucky ship. But what little does she know, which she probably knows this, but our next cruise we're sailing on deck 13. I don't think any American cruise ships have a deck 13. But apparently in Italy or Europe, or I don't know the backstory, but they deck 17 is the unlucky one in their culture because MSC is from Italy, obviously.
So there's no 17 on that ship?
There's no deck 17. Just like on that ship, there's no deck 13. Melody, can you monitor the chat for me?
Sure.
You probably want to do it on your phone.
Oh.
Melody's gonna just check the chat. The last message was just Port Orleans, was a Port Orleans message. And Melody's checking the chat for me so I can be the camera operator here. And right there, not sure if you guys can see it. I'm gonna go down the rocks a little bit. But right there in front of the Mardi Gras, we have the pilot boat. Pilot boat is a small boat that helps ships get out of the port. There's actually a pilot that usually is on board, and then once it goes out of port, they will get off the ship and get back on the pilot boat. That boat will escort the larger vessel out of the port. Looks like Mardi Gras' pilot boat is ready to go. Although that is not the ship that's leaving first. I still see the ropes on Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is still tied to the shore, so it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But the Carnival Freedom has left the dock, and it is currently right behind the Mardi Gras. We can't see it at the moment, but it is already left. Hello, Nick. Nick is our friend from Ear to Their Travel
Oh, hi there.
that
Nick.
helps people go on lifetime vacations or vacations of a lifetime. So definitely, guys, go down in the link in the description and check out his link tree. And if you click on the link tree, you can choose what kind of vacation you like. And then you fill out a form, and then that will send your information to Nick, and he will get in touch with you. We just booked a night at Port Orleans Riverside through him. It was very quick and easy transaction. I was able to make my park pass reservations on-site reservations. Super easy process. And he also has a lot of knowledge, so definitely check him out if you want to come down here to Disney Universal. I think he does Disney Cruise Lines and he does Disneyland in California. And Nick, today Melody is on the chat with us. She's monitoring the chat, and she is also has her own microphone. Just kind of got the view up.
Is this even playing? I don't see anything.
It's behind. Yeah, the cruise is. I was explaining to Melody that the stream is behind, so I'm not exactly completely live. There's a buffer time, so we're not actually fully live. Like, you're not seeing the ship and the screen at the moment. I think we're a couple minutes behind, but I mean, we still are live. We do monitor the chat live, so. I always wonder what it's like to be on a smaller vessel as one of these vessels are coming out. I know they go kind of slow, but it's just like, it's probably kind of overwhelming to see a 110,000 gross ton ship like right beside you that they could capsize you easily if they went fast enough.
Making me nervous. How far behind is this? Like, you've been talking about it.
Yeah, we're pretty far behind.
Yeah, like a long time.
Freedom is taking its nice, sweet time to get through here. I don't even know if it's like moving at this moment. I think next time I do one of these ship watching videos, I think we're just gonna go live just a little bit, like right at 3:30, or kind of play it by ear until we hear the ship horn. Or these ships, it usually doesn't take very long for them to come out of port. I will definitely edit the video on the replay. Definitely make it more watchable for others. How many people do we have on the stream at the moment? So we either have one person or we have nobody at all, but
I think that one person is me watching.
yeah. We actually have two phones tuned into the stream right here, so there's at least two. I won't actually truly know who was on the stream until the analytics come out.
Okay.
But if you are on the stream and you are new here or you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe and like. I will be making awesome videos like this all the time. The Freedom is moving.
Oh, here it comes.
think you guys can see the ship now. What really baffles me is look at the size difference between those two ships. That's a huge difference in it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like less than half.
So we sailed on the Carnival Liberty, which is a sister ship of the Freedom.
Freedom, right.
And you know, it kind of feels like a big ship when you're on it and you're beside it. But seeing those two ships together, that's a huge difference.
Now the Serenade that we went on, was it
We also
similar
sailed
size?
on the Serenade of the Seas, and it's 90,000 gross tons, so 20,000 gross tons difference in those ships. And then we're getting ready to, get on the MSC Seashore, which I think is about the same size as the Mardi Gras. I'm not sure, but I think that, I mean, it's a big ship. I've seen it in person. Very tall ship. So there is the Carnival Freedom's pilot. The pilots are experts in this port, and they are really good at guiding the ships out of port. And there's actually another pilot up in the control center, and he will come down, get off that ship, and get back on the pilot boat and come back to the port. So no Carnival Freedom for Melody.
I'm back down to 2.
Melody, so tell us once again why you do not want to sail on the Carnival Freedom.
Oh, I don't want to sail on the Carnival Freedom because it is cursed. Because this is the second time it has been supposedly struck by lightning, and its whale tail caught on fire, and that does not seem very lucky to me.
So I had that kind of notion is like I really wanted to sail on the Freedom, but I wanted to wait till it got his whale tail back, and I think that's going to be the case for me once again. But then I think I'd rather sail on it without its whale tail because it's not caught on fire when it didn't have its whale tail. It seems like every time they put its whale tail back on, it catches on fire. Damn. Up there at the very front top of the ship, you see all the antennas? Up there, that's the adults only Serenity deck, and a lot of partying and watching come through right now. Carnival has a DJ on its Lido deck always, and they have a sail-away party.
Starting to hear the music a little bit.
And you can definitely
hear
the
it
music
faintly.
a little bit because it's kind of windy.
Yeah.
You can't really hear the best. I can hear the crowd
definitely can hear it now.
We have 3,800 very happy people right now. Right under the Freedom letters, you can see that the door is open because that's how the pilot gets back on. That's how the pilot gets off the ship and back on his boat to get back to port.
So I guess it's kind of like a rope ladder deal?
I'm sure it's probably an elevator. Everybody wave bye to the Carnival Freedom.
Hello, Carnival Freedom.
And as you can see, it has no whale tail. There's no whale tail on this Carnival ship.
Yeah, that looks kind of interesting.
I think they did a good job patching it up though. I just don't like that little thing at the top. It looks like it's kind of a structural, so it had to stay, but and there we have it. The Carnival Freedom is gone on vacation. Carnival Freedom, I think, does 3 and 4 day cruises out to the Bahamas. So the Carnival Mardi Gras has said all aboard. So Melody, what time do we currently have? I know it's past 4, so the Mardi Gras is going to leave as soon as it can. But I would think that the pilot has to come back and get the Mardi Gras. I don't know if they have multiple pilots. What time is it?
It is 4:22.
4:22. The Mardi Gras was scheduled to leave at 4. But Freedom, as Melody said, somebody probably didn't do their muster drill. Freedom was like 45 minutes late coming out. Okay, the Carnival Mardi Gras is moving. It's free. They have disconnected the ropes.
So they're like floating to the side?
Yeah, you see it floating out?
Yeah.
It's not really like, or maybe it's moving very slowly, but it's floating out now. And if you guys are just joining in, we are currently watching the Mardi Gras go on its sail away. Definitely like and hit subscribe and select the bell notification so you'll know when I go live next time. I promise that I will get social media links up very, very soon.
No forward movement yet. Still looks like it's floating out to the side.
Think about what it's like to be on a little boat like that beside a big ship like that. Would that be kind of scary to you?
Yeah.
It's already a little scary when you're on a tender boat, when you're getting on and off the ship. You have a little gangway you got to walk across, and it's not very steady. And yeah, so it looks like the Mardi Gras is just waiting for the pilot. As you can see, the Mardi Gras is no longer attached to the dock.
So I wonder if they only have one pilot working right now. So they get off one ship and then ride over here?
Since ships don't leave at the same time, I'm pretty sure they like have one pilot for the whole port. But if any of you port experts out there, definitely leave a comment and let me know. I am not a port expert. I just know a little bit about the pilot that helps steer the ship out of the port. Looks like the sheriff boat may be the pilot. But the pilot's already on the boat. But they have to wait for the pilot ship. There's two pilots because one's on the little boat and one's on the ship.
Well, they had to get off the Freedom, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so that sheriff boat is going to be its pilot. Somebody's got to pick the guy up when they get out of port because he's not going on the cruise.
So sad. Imagine just starting every cruise but never getting to enjoy the whole one.
I didn't really have cruises for you when that ship walked by, but this one right here, I want to get on this ship. I actually want to get on the Celebration, but I will. The Mardi Gras is definitely. I hear the music, I hear the DJ and the MC. This is Carnival's third largest cruise ship. This is the Mardi Gras. It is the first ship of its kind in the XL class. The Carnival does 7-day sailings out of Port Canaveral.
So this ship probably has about twice as many.
This is either 65 or 6,800 passengers.
So this party's going to be lit with about twice as many as the Freedom.
I mean, there's a lot more space for them to be up there as well. Wave to the Carnival Mardi Gras as they go on their vacation of a lifetime.
Now they're wobbling up there.
Oh boy. So this is the Carnival Mardi Gras, and it is going on its 7-day cruise vacation. I heard they're saying they're going to the U.S. Virgin Islands. So there's that. And my friends and subscribers and non-subscribers, this is the Carnival Mardi Gras. So yes, indeed. I have to talk over this copyrighted music because it is not part of the stream. Don't want YouTube to flag me at all.
Oh, look.
So I am
Santa Claus is going on a cruise.
Where's Santa Claus?
Right under there. Red shirt, beard. In the bottom balcony.
Oh, nice. Let's wave to these happy cruisers. There are 6,500 very happy people right now. And their cruise has just began. And there's the only whale tail funnel we are going to see on this stream today.
That looks like a fun ship with all. Look, it has a roller coaster.
It was the first roller coaster at sea ever.
Oh wow.
That's what this ship was famous for. It first roller coaster ever at sea. I think it's like $5 to ride it. Look at their aft section over here. There's a huge like pool in the aft over there. I think that suite guest only area. I think that's what it's for.
And I know you're looking forward to when we can get an aft balcony.
Yes, I definitely want to get an aft balcony. So any donations, my PayPal link is in the description and the chat to help me get on the Mardi Gras aft balcony club. And the way you can help me for free is keep subscribing, keep watching my videos, and keep chatting and keep hitting like. But that, my friends, is the Carnival Mardi Gras. So I'm going to get the camera down here on level ground. And me and Melody are probably going to chat about our upcoming cruise. We've got one more ship to leave port today, and then we will wrap up the stream. Melody, why don't you tell me a little bit about this next cruise we're going on and the things that you are super excited about?
I am super excited because we're going back to Cozumel. That's, as you always say, I like to get on the ship for the ports, and you like to get on the ship for the ship.
Yeah, my number one thing is what ship I'm sailing on. I'm really wanting to know what the ship looks like, you know, where it sails to. Like, I want to know, like, the ins and out of the ship, because I'm going to have to show you guys around once I get on the ship. I'm going to have to do I don't want to say a ship tour. I like to call it a ship overview, because I'm not going to tell you, like, you turn right here or you go here. I'm going to highlight my favorite parts of the ship, and I'm going to talk about them. So all of my upcoming cruises, I've got 4 scheduled, 2 in the next 6 months. Actually, I've got 3 cruises in like 6 months. We've got the MSC Seashore on June 9th. I've got the Carnival Glory on September 9th. And then January 20th, we're going to get on the Utopia of the Seas.
And then the 4th cruise, of course, is Baja, Mexico. And we're going to see my one of my bucket list items, watch the whales migrate. And that is in about 18 months.
Yeah, so we're going to sail at Long Beach for that. And then it's a 5-day adventure, and we have a balcony. And it's a 5-day adventure down to Cabo. We go to Cabo first. We have a sea day. We go to Cabo, and then we have another sea day, and then I think we have plenty of sea days. I don't know, but we stop in Ensenada as well. You guys are about to see a small ship called the Orlando Princess. We should look up that ship.
It looks like a fishing boat.
Yeah, it's probably like a deep sea fishing excursion.
With poles.
You're correct. It's probably a deep sea fishing excursion, because you can do that.
Oh, okay.
I've been on one of those in Panama City Beach, Florida. It was actually a lot of fun. You pay a fee, and then you go on a cruising boat, like a fishing boat, like a big one like this. And then basically all you do is drop your hook and sinker and bait down, and you catch fish like crazy. And then with all the fish finder technology today, I'm sure it's really easy for them to find fish.
Yeah.
But yeah, Melody's super excited to go on this next cruise. She actually booked this cruise. I'm the one that usually books our cruises. She booked this one, and she wants to see it's the blue whales, I believe, that are down there in Baja and the
Yes.
Gulf of California.
I've heard it is absolutely gorgeous to see them. And the best time of the year to go is in January. So, or, in the winter while the waters are warmer down there. So they migrate down from, of course, like Canada and such.
Yeah.
Because it's too cold.
I think I'm going to do an off cruise line excursion to
Risky.
swim. I mean, people do it all the time. You just have to be careful. But I want to go swim with the whale sharks. So last year I was able to go to Crystal River, Florida, and I booked an excursion off of Viator, and we went out in Crystal River, and like I got to swim in manatees. And down in Cabo, San Lucas, there's an excursion that you can go swim with the whale sharks. So I'm definitely going to do that. But yeah, what Melody's talking about is when you book an excursion, not through the cruise line, you definitely have to know what you're doing. Because like if you don't get back to the ship on time, the ship will leave you. But if you're on a cruise sponsored excursion, then the ship won't leave you, it'll wait for you. Within reason, of course. There are situations to where the ship will actually leave you, even if you're on an excursion, but they usually will provide some kind of transportation or make arrangements to get you back to the ship. So what we're waiting on now, we're waiting on the Disney Fantasy to blow its horn. What time that we got?
4:36.
4:36.
Mm-hmm.
So we're, 24 minutes from when it's supposed to, 24 minutes.
Sorry.
So yeah, back to the MSC Seashore. What makes me excited is 7-day adventure, Ocean Cay. I definitely want to go see Ocean Cay. I want to see the lighthouse. And I'm like super excited to make videos for that because that's what I like to do. I love to go on cruises and I like to make videos. And I even more like to make videos on cruises.
And I just like to tag along.
And go on cruises.
And grow on cruises. So the excursion, have we booked our excursion yet? Or are we still
We have not booked
decided?
any excursions. We need to
not.
talk about that offline and
Yeah, we do.
figure out what we're going to do. So we went on a dolphin excursion before and it was okay. I mean, probably wouldn't do it again, but it was definitely
it was a neat experience, and it's not really something you can do here in the United States because of the laws. So we were actually able to play with the dolphin, touch the dolphin, and then after that, the dolphin, we got to actually pet and feed a manatee, which you definitely are not allowed to do in the United States.
there's only one place in the U.S. that you're allowed to interact with manatees in the wild. And that's Crystal River, Florida.
But I mean, even then, you're not supposed to initiate
can't
contact with them.
You can't approach them. You can't initiate contact. No, and you certainly can't feed them.
Right. So. The breeze really feels nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna explain to you guys and Melody at the same time why the stream is so behind right now.
Yeah, we're about. It looks like about 6, almost 7 minutes.
So the slower the internet connection I have, the more behind it gets, because sometimes it'll lag. Every time it lags, means it took that time to lag and it has to readjust.
Mm-hmm.
every time it lags, it gets longer. So, um, you know, I'm currently seeing that we're still filming the Mardi Gras leaving right now. But, and actually, by the time you hear us saying this, the ships are long gone. And we've got a little over 20 minutes before we hear the Disney Fantasy come. And I also set the settings to make it behind a little bit so we get the best video quality.
Okay.
It's just really hard to keep up with the chat when you're ahead of the chat. So once we hear the sound of the fantasy, then I will go ahead and grab the camera and we will get started once again.
I'm looking forward to hearing the horn on this one.
Yes. So if this video does well and the live and the replay, I will certainly make more of these. I think we're going to make more of these anyway, but my channel is not extremely popular, so it's probably hard for people to find it.
Yeah.
And if we live closer, I do this all the time.
Like as much as you do Disney right now.
Yeah, but it takes me twice as long to get here as it does Disney.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like as you do Disney.
So if you were just joining us, we have seen the Carnival Freedom and we have seen the Carnival Mardi Gras leave the port. And we are currently waiting on the Disney Fantasy. Disney Fantasy will be our final ship. And then see you guys back on Thursday at the Magic Kingdom for the next live stream. So I plan on streaming, going riding some rides, and then we're going to watch Happily Ever After. And then once Happily Ever After is over, I'm going to try to ride as many rides as I can till the park closes. And then I think I'm going to hang out on Main Street and try to see how long I can stay there to get some good pictures and views of the castle, like without people in the way.
Sounds good.
And Melody's going to join me on the live streams sometimes this summer, depending on what she has going on or if she's in town. And for the time we stay on property in July, we're gonna make a recorded video. We're not gonna go live. I want to make a full rope drop video.
Yeah, we haven't done a real rope drop since this will be our first time staying at a resort.
Yeah, the last time I did a true rope drop was before they did this, like back in 2021 and 2022, before they actually changed it back. I don't know if they did this before the pandemic, but at the towards the end of the pandemic when Disney reopened, I was a third-party cast member and I was able to get into the park for free, but they didn't do the hotel early access then.
Oh, okay. There's more. But there's no more ice.
Hello, Candace. Candace, my friend, has messaged me from another chat platform, and thank you for tuning into the stream. We're just kind of hanging out,
Hey
talking
there.
about cruising, and waiting for the Disney Fantasy. It is not scheduled to leave port for like 15 more minutes.
And that's if they're on time, right?
Yeah, because the Freedom was late, which made the
Mardi Gras late.
Mardi Gras late, and then
Because they jumped right out right after them.
yep,
That was definitely a back-to-back because they were already pulling out before they had cleared the port.
because they had to get another sheriff in here to escort because the pilot was busy already. So YouTube analytics tells me that we've had 34 people come into the stream. It'll actually update later, but
Oh, that's cool.
we've had 34 people come in, so definitely appreciate everybody online today and showing your support. Hello, Tiffany, once again, welcome back. And yep, Tiffany, embarkation day is, if it's not embarkation day for you, it's a sad day. Embarkation day begins for us in 29 days. And we're also going to have a 5 o'clock departure time. So we'll be the last ship out of port that day. Unless, I'd have to look that up though, honestly.
Look up our...
I get it right here.
Mm-hmm.
So, the MSC Seashore, the Carnival Vista, the Wonder of the Seas. Oh, wait. There's 4 ships that leave out of port that day. The MSC Seashore, the Carnival Vista, the Wonder of the Seas, and the Symphony of the Seas.
I hear music. Is that a boat?
So we'll definitely have to come back on a 4-ship day and do another stream or make a pre-recorded video. The Symphony of the Seas. Wait, so MSC Seashore leaves at 5 o'clock. And then the Wonder of the Seas will leave at 8. But this is not their original cruise port. They just stop here. So they'll be leaving out later that day. The Symphony of the Seas. Says the Vista leaves at 4 o'clock. The Adventure of the Seas leaves at 4 o'clock. I mean, no, not. The Vista and the Adventure of the Seas leave at 4 o'clock, and the Seashore leaves at 5. And then the other ships leave later. So we will not be the last ship out of port.
Oh, okay. So we leave at... Did it already give it gives the times already, or?
Yeah.
It just...
So like you can Google Port Canaveral's ship schedule,
And they'll like
and like you can get a PDF, and it'll tell you what ships are gonna be
leaving
here
and
today.
what times they leave.
It tells you
and all
what
that.
time it gets here in the morning, and it tells you what time it gets here in the evening.
Oh, that's neat. Some of these ships ever come in overnight? Or
I'm not
they
sure.
kinda probably have to gauge the time so they don't.
So
spend
the
a
Wonder of
certain
the
amount
Seas, I don't know
time.
what port it sails out of, but it comes here for a stop. So
Oh.
you can do like a beach day or a
That's interesting.
Kennedy Space Center excursion. Yeah, I think the Wonder of the Seas is sailing out of New York or right now, because usually the New York cruise ships, the ones that come out of the northeast ports,
Oh, okay.
they stop here as a stop.
Oh, and they'll do like a Kennedy Space Center excursion, or
You could do Kennedy Space Center. You could go to the beach. I mean, you could really just do anything locally here, because Cocoa Beach is like a mile down the street.
right.
And if I was on a cruise ship, I would just walk down here to Jetty Park. If I was stopping here, and then have a beach day right there, and then you could just walk back up and get back on the ship and eat dinner from a beach day.
Yeah. I think I hear horns.
And I see a ship.
It's like I think I hear something.
So the Disney Fantasy has left the port, has left the dock. This will be our third and final ship of the day. I want to go ahead and thank all of you guys for everything that you do for my channel. Thanks for visiting and all that fun stuff. And please hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and select the bell notification so you'll know when I go online. Currently, my next stream is going to be Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Magic Kingdom. After this, I think me and Melody are going to go find a nice place to sit down and have a bite to eat. And then we are going to head back to Orlando. Hopefully wherever all you guys are, it's warm and sunny and feels good to be outside kind of day. It's kind of what we're doing today, is just being outside, getting a little sun, and then hoping that we don't have to treat a sunburn later. It is currently 84 degrees and the wind is blowing pretty good. It's one awesome thing about Florida is the wind. There's not a lot of awesome things about Florida weather and the like deep summer.
Yeah.
But when there's a good wind, it is totally amazing to feel it.
Yeah, and definitely you tend to get a nice breeze at the coast.
No Royal Caribbean ships today.
Nope.
We definitely are going to have to come down here when the Star of the Sea starts sailing. It will be the largest cruise ship in the world, and the Star of the Seas is going to be down here. It's actually going to be just like the Icon of the Seas. It's just going to be the newer edition of the Icon class ships. I am loyal to no cruise line.
Me either. If it sails, I want to be on it.
Yeah, like I just want to like the ship and the ports that's going to and get it for a decent price. So I am loyal to no cruise line. We have currently sailed on Royal Caribbean and Carnival, and we have an MSC cruise scheduled. I heard that Norwegian has some really good entertainment, and here comes the pilot. Hello, Disney cast member crew Monique. I remember you from Theme Parks Assembles live stream, or I think it was his the other day. Thank you for joining, and thanks for coming in. We're getting ready to watch the Disney Fantasy come by. Thanks for coming in and joining. Please subscribe and like the channel and all that fun stuff. I've had this channel for about a year, and I have a full-time job and I'm in graduate school, so it's kind of hard to keep the channel going, but we're gonna have a really fun summer. The ship's just floating, it's just gliding, and the pilot boat is coming down. So the Fantasy looks a little bit bigger than the Freedom. It's definitely taller.
Yeah.
But the Mardi Gras that's a big ship, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was crazy. I don't think I've seen a ship that big yet.
Oh, you're gonna see one bigger than that, because the day we sail on MSC Seashore, the Wonder of the Seas is gonna be here. And that is the second largest cruise ship in the world until the Utopia of the Seas come out. The Disney Wish is a little bit bigger than this too. Here comes the pilot coming back. Clearing the path. It's like we have a little ocean excursion, like deep sea fishing excursion coming in. The Ocean Obsession 2. I just heard that ship said that they wanted everybody on the lower deck. I imagine it has something to do with passing the Disney Fantasy. And you guys can see the Disney Fantasy right there.
So will they sound the horn again, or most likely not?
When the Wish came by that day, we heard it when it was kind of close to us.
I'm looking forward to the day when we can go on a Disney cruise.
Yes, yes. When I have $8,000 to get a balcony stateroom on a 7-day Disney adventure, I'm definitely going to take it.
Or when we can save up $20,000 to take our grandbabies.
For sure. I honestly would rather take that money and buy like a 12-day Atlantic cross Atlantic transcontinental cruise across the.
I'm amazed how
seas.
cheap some of those are.
Yeah, they need to fill the ship.
It's just a matter of
Here comes the Disney Fantasy. I don't know the analytics and the specs of the Disney Fantasy, but here it is, and they're having their sail away party. And Captain,
a dream is a wish your heart makes.
and there are 3,800 very happy cruisers right now, leaving Port Canaveral. So let's wave to the Disney Fantasy. Captain Minnie, be safe. Get these cruisers home in one piece. You can actually see people going through the water slide up the top.
That sounds fun. It sounds fun and exciting, but it's definitely a different vibe than the sail away party of the Carnival ships.
I mean, that was a fun ship.
Of course.
Look at Dumbo.
Oh, cute.
Dumbo is the rear piece of the ship. And that, my friends, is the Disney Fantasy.
Oh, fun. I do like the Dumbo. Yeah, I think this one is bigger than the Freedom, definitely, when you see it up close.
Yeah, these ships are like enormous vessels. Even the smaller ones are enormous. But when you see them side by side, Fantasy is definitely bigger than the Freedom, and the Mardi Gras is is humongous. And I would stay longer for some more ships to come out. There are no more cruise ships left in town. Well, as we spend our last few moments watching the Disney Fantasy leave the port, I want to thank you all guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for this amazing, epic event. Please hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you're subscribed. I go live every Thursday at 6 p.m. And then I'll do some random live streams like this, and I'll also make content for Walt Disney World or really theme parks and cruising. I'd like to start making dining reviews, but theme parks and cruising is definitely the vibe of the channel here. So definitely subscribe, and I will be back online at the Magic Kingdom at 6 p.m. on Thursday, and you would not want to miss that. Happily Ever After, and then I'm gonna try to ride Haunted Mansion and get to see the Hatbox Ghost if the video doesn't lag. But thank you guys very much for tuning into the stream. Thank you today, Melody, for being a part of the stream. It was pretty awesome. We had a great time, and have a great day. See you on Thursday.